Bulldog One Studios in Defiance High School. The Defiance News Network, featuring Liv Adams, Ethan Engel, Mark Jordan, and Summer LaRoe.
Howdy-ho, Defiance. I'm Ethan Engel.
And my name is Liv Adams, and Ethan looks nice for once. And
this is DNN.
In recent news, our health teacher, Mrs. Zipfel, was featured on Toledo's 13 ABC News on April 9th about her CPR training program here at Defiance High School. She stated, "I feel that at any age a person can learn the skills, understand them, and have that comfort of knowing what to do if something happens."
Liv, do you A, like taking tests, B, hate taking tests, C, both A and B, or D, all of the above?
In case you haven't noticed, Defiance High School students have been enduring state-mandated tests throughout the past 3 weeks, which can be stressful for those taking it. Being a state requirement since 1990, students in Ohio have had to pass these state tests as a requirement for graduation. We here at DNN would like to wish passing grades to all of our tested students. There's only one more state test to go.
Liv, does someone have the guts to ask you to prom this year?
Ethan, did someone have the guts to tell you you have something in your teeth?
Well, Mr. Jerger confirmed last week that prom will be happening. It'll be taking place on Saturday, May 8th. We caught up with Mr. Jerger to ask him what will be different about this year's prom.
So the difference between this year's prom and past proms is students are going to be expected to be socially distanced. They're going to have their masks on. It's going to be a challenge because they're going to be outside. You got weather that's going to be involved. It's a shorter time frame. We're going to start at 7:30. The gates will close at 9, and the dance will be done at 10:30. Post-prom will then start at 10:30. We'll be done at 1:30, but we're going to do prizes at 1, so they got about 30 minutes. Again, the biggest difference is it's going to be outside. In the past, it's always been inside. Students to get the dance closed and do their thing. Now we're going to have to ask students to be responsible and stay away from each other as much as they can and keep their masks up at all times.
Mr. Jerger emphasized that there are COVID guidelines you must follow while at the dance and after prom as well. So go get your party on, Defiance.
Personally, I'm just going to be playing video games that night.
Oh, are you in the Esports club here at the school?
No, a creeper blew me up. Oh. Let's have Jonathan Hansy Boy dive in what the Esports Club is and what they do.
It's Jackson Hansberger. Anyways, good day, Defiance. I'm here today in front of Mr. Caressel's room where we are going to be interviewing the esports team because I'm considering maybe joining next year. So I decided to investigate. Why did you join the esports team in the first place?
Well, all my life, I grew up playing video games a lot, and I feel like I, got pretty good at them over time. And I'm not in sports, so I feel like esports is the thing for me.
I joined esports because I like playing games, and I've done it for most of my life, and figured might as well put some skills to the test.
I do it because having done sports and coached and played and things, I know that these guys typically aren't your normal sports athletes, but this gives them something to be a part of, something to show their skills, and they have to keep their GPAs and different things like that. So it has a lot of benefits that normal sports do as well. So,
what schools are in the conference of esports?
It's mostly just schools around Northwest Ohio.
What made you join the Smash team?
So I could be toxic.
What's your favorite thing about coaching the esports team?
Well, my favorite thing, obviously, is beating Josh Polanco here consistently.
Thanks, Jonathan. In recent news, the Student Council is planning a student movie night in mid-May. Tickets will go on sale soon, so make sure you're checking your emails for more information. And now, the second part of the 3-part series, The Rest of My Life. Hi everyone, and welcome back to The Rest of My Life. This is part 2 of our 3-part series, and I am here with Dawson Heffel, who is planning to go into the Air Force. So, Dawson, what is the plan for the rest of your life?
So my plan is to eventually get up to the position of a captain in whatever airline I choose to go to. I'm mostly trying to get into Delta or United Airlines. It all really stems from there. That's the main goal of what I want to do with my life.
So then how would the Air Force help you get this position? Because you've been flying for a while, correct?
I fly out the Defiance Airport, not the Air Force yet. I'll leave for basic at the end of summer. In the Air Force, that's probably what I want most out of the Air Force is getting enough hours to build up the reputation you need to become a commercial pilot.
Oh, okay. So what are the pros and cons of flying? Like, what's the scariest thing? Because I'm afraid of flying. I'm worried I'm gonna like crash and die. I cannot.
I'm not too worried about crashing and all that good stuff. I'm more worried about how long it's gonna take me to fly.
Really?
Than like the turbulence is my least favorite part about flying.
Have you been in like turbulence planes before?
Yes.
Gosh,
The plane I fly at the Defiance Airport, it's very, very small. So the slightest amount of wind is gonna make it just start shaking around up there.
Well, then why do you like flying? Because I know people, it's like a big fear.
I like it just mostly for the thrill and the career paths that it has.
So we talked a lot about you going into the Air Force and flying and kind of how scary it is for me. So how did your like family and friends react to you being like, I want to go up in a plane?
Well, my dad is actually the one who told me that they have careers in the Air Force for flying and all that, and like everything with commercial flying, private flying. He's the one who told me, hey, you should do this. This is a good option for you.
So how did you like be able to fly in Defiance, Ohio? Like how can one do that?
Out of the Defiance Airport, if you call the number on the website, just look up Defiance Airport. Call them. They'll give you like a hotline for student pilots, student training. It's really neat, actually.
That's awesome. Well, Dawson, thank you so much for coming on The Rest of My Life and sharing your story with us.
And no problem. It was actually pretty fun.
Thanks again to Dawson Heffel for sharing the plans for the rest of his life. And now, Fact of the Week.
Did you know the original creator named Donkey Kong, thinking donkey meant stupid in English? Stupid ape!
Howdy Defiance, I'm Summer LaRoe and I'm freezing my fingers, my toes, and my ears off and my nose. And this is your weather. This last week was This weekend is gonna be and next week is I am the Summer LaRoe and this was your DeFi weather forecast. Hi Josh! Hi Mark! Yeah, this is some breaking news up in here. What is this? Why is this a thing? I just got snow on my ankle. You wanna be in DNN? Okay, come here. Bro, oh. I almost just fell. Be careful, it's slippery. Oh my gosh. Winter Wonderland! Mr. West is gonna yell at me because that was a bad note. It's cold! Okay, pop off. Mother Nature, this is not okay. There is so much snow. And for anybody wondering, I don't have a snow scraper! This is ridiculous.
What's up, Defiance? I'm Mark Jordan, and let's get right to the Rabbit Sports Recap. Starting with the Bulldog Sluggers, who had a game this past Tuesday at home against Sonora and lost. The final score was 4-1. Their record currently stands at 9-2. Now swinging for the fences, girls softball, who played at home against Shawnee on Friday, April 16th, and lost 12-9. Next, run over the courts with boys tennis, who recently played at home against Bryan on Monday and lost 5-0. Their record currently stands at 4-6. Lastly, with boys and girls track, who competed in a point invite, boys placed 5th and girls placed 7th. Next up, Alex Francis continues his quest to find sporting activities outside the walls of DHS. This week he has gone fishing.
Iodine levels are perfect for bluegill.
Oh yeah? Yeah, okay, I'm here with Bo Hesselschwart. We're fishing here in Oakwood. Bo, what kind of setup do you have today?
I'm running a Silver Max Abu Garcia reel on a Black Max 7.6 rod.
And what kind of reel is this? Like, compared to like the spin cast you get at Walmart?
This is a bait caster and only professionals use these.
Oh, I bet. So, are you targeting largemouth, smallmouth? What are you targeting today?
Targeting anything that bites, sir.
Nice. What's your PB?
7.5.
Very nice. I'm here with Alex Effel. Alex, where are we fishing today?
Out in Oakwood.
Yeah? What kind of setup you got here?
I got a little St. Croix Bass X.
What's the difference? Iowa. What's the difference between this and something you'd get at Walmart?
I didn't buy this at Walmart, so.
So, what's the target species today?
Mostly smallmouth and maybe a few largies.
Nice. Now, last, what's your PB?
6.5.
Nice.
Thumper.
Nice, that's big.
Right here. Nice. As you can see by the lateral lines, it's not spotted by a lard.
Finally, on April 15th, head football coach Kevin Klein announced he was stepping down from his position. Coach Klein served 5 years on the coaching staff. The last 4 he was head coach. We thank you for everything you've done. On a personal note, Coach Klein has been a big part of my football career here at DHS. When I came in here prior to the start of my sophomore year, I met with Coach Klein and I was impressed with how down to earth he was. He was pivotal in helping me adjust to a big change. Coach, thank you. Anyways, that's it for me. It's time from the sports department. I'm Mark Jordan, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
And now, deep thoughts.
Are oranges called oranges because oranges are orange? Or is orange called orange because oranges are orange?
Deep thoughts.
Anyways,
It's back. Josh Thompson has another episode of Zapped for us. This episode is about the greatest sport in the world, fishing and how to cook your catch.
once again, fishing is not a sport, and let's hope Josh doesn't electrocute himself.
What's up, guys? I'm Josh Thompson, back at it again with another episode of Zapped. Today we're going to be doing a catch and cook. If you wonder what a catch and cook is, it's where you catch a fish and you throw it immediately in the microwave. Now, you might be wondering, Josh, where are you? Well, I'm at Mark's secret spot. with the one and only Marky Poo. So I'm going to be hopping in this kayak, and we're going to get going. Send me in. Why left my shoes on? And I'm aware where there's moss, Mark. Thanks for the information. Great, I got a bunch of moss. You're right. How'd you catch a fish here, dude? Mark's talking, and I don't think you guys can hear him, and I don't think you guys care. Dang it, Mark. He got caught. I think I'm stuck on a stick. Take it. Mark, I'm stuck. Dude, how long does it take you to get your bait unstuck? You've been doing this for like 20 minutes. Dude, this kayak is soaking wet. You just had to put me underwater, didn't you? It's kind of wet, you know, because Mark shoved me down underwater. I caught some fish, don't worry guys. See, I might not have been in the video, but I definitely caught these with my fishing pole. Of course, Mark was no help, as you guys usually know. But yeah, now we gotta cook it. Alright. So let's put these bad boys in here. We're gonna go like 2 minutes. 2 minutes is good. Alright. Alright, so you guys might have a few questions. First off, yes, that's my best friend. Also my dog, Cooper. If you want to know what kind he is, I don't really know what kind of dog he is. He's just a dog, so. Second, the fish's names, I named the big one, Sam, because he was Grande, Mondo. And then the second one, I named Kelly. I think Kelly was probably my favorite, but Sam was alright. And then the other question, my outfit, well, you just, you know, fish, beach. I was feeling the vibe, man. What are you looking at? Anyways. And then, you know, this time I didn't microwave metal, so I think it's alright. So, here's the fish. Oh man, fish sticks. No fish were harmed because fish are friends, not food.
Well, that almost looks good enough to eat.
Ethan, are you a fan of seafood?
I've always liked lobster, some crab. I'm not a big fan of
well,
oysters.
We have a special Let's Eat with Freddie Bramble.
Take it away, Freddie.
This is Freddie Bramble, and let's eat. Hello, people. Okay, it's Freddie again. You know, I decided to go to the Bulldog Barbecue and get some food, give it a try. We got this wrap, which I kind of got into pieces because I got a small box. But I also got this mustard sauce. I guess it will be mustard. I don't know, honey mustard. This might be a bit messy, but hey, barbecues are cool. Now, gotta dunk it. It's kind of weird. The sauce, kind of sour. I don't like this. I generally don't like this. Screw the sauce, okay? It's terrible. But overall, I would say this is delicious and nutritious. You know, it's not terrible. There's a lot of grease. I will say that. Be wary of that, but enjoyable. This has been Freddie Bramble.
Well, that's the end of this episode, Defiance.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
you gonna say anything?
No.
Me either.
Okay.
Yep. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how you been?
Don't talk to me. You don't talk to me after the show airs, remember?
I get no respect.
Bye. See you next week.